Morning, fellas. Back at y'all again, man. Think I'm gonna get a few hits in today, but I think I'm gonna wait for my body, man. I got another body. I'm hoping it come pretty early. So, like I said, that one right there, this one right here, it got burnt up last week. So, I had to cut a chunk out of it and just make do with some stuff just so I can run it. But it's been down through there. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna wait for my body to come. Yeah. Another thing I was gonna tell y'all yesterday, man, you can't change those wheels. You can't just change no one wheel, man, unless it's the same circumference, it's the same diameter, and most time it's not gonna be. If you've been running these wheels, you gotta look at them. You can't just change one. You can't just change two. You know, it makes a difference when you change these tires. If you're doing speed runs, I mean, it should apply to anything because it's gonna make your ratio be off, and that could be hard on your differential and your gears because the circumference of the wheel is gonna be different after you ran it. Like if I blow one of these out, man, I gotta change them all. Yeah, because these wheels they wear down together. Yeah, like I was saying yesterday, this ain't for. It's not for you guys that know everything. We not thinking about y'all, cause y'all won't tell us nothing anyway. So don't hop on and say, oh man, we know this and that. I be addressing people that's new in this. We trying to learn. Y'all already know it. Y'all cover y'all gears. Won't tell us nothing. Won't do. Don't help us. So we not talking to y'all. We novice or whatever you call it. So, but yeah, man. And another thing, like I was saying about them wheels yesterday, I got tired of, because when you wreck, you gonna knock a patch. I got tired of just changing my wheels every time I knock a little chunk out of it. I take man and pull a piece, try to match it best you can in that foam. Get you some glue, and you take and mash it down in there. If you got some good glue, the glue I use is this Traxxas glue. It's real good and it dries pretty fast. It's pretty close to crazy glue. That's what I use, Traxxas. But it's good, and it's not gonna take that long. I give it an hour or two, and but anyway, sometimes I tape it down, and some situations I just hold it with my finger for a little while. You don't get it on your finger though, of course. But a lot of times I just tape it down. I tape it down with some. I don't see it. It's around here somewhere. I tape it down with some T-Rex or any kind of tape actually, but you got to get it off of there. You don't want to leave it on too long because that stick stuff get all over your wheels. But it will. Once you drive, it'll wear down. But yeah, because man, I first wreck you have, man, these foam wheels, you're gonna knock a chunk out of it. Most likely it's gonna be on the side. And then sometimes you're doing speed runs, you'll knock chunks out of the center. I got tired of just replacing the tires every time I knock a little chunk out of them. And I got wheels. But man, it get costly. Talking about $30 a watt for two. So you take some glue, put it in that little spot, man. Take it and hold it down. Press it, put some firm pressure on it. Tape it down. Just leave it for an hour. Depending on what kind of glue you got, you don't have to leave it that long. Come back. You take a razor, sharp razor, and just trim it. It ain't got to be perfect, especially up here, on the side. I mean, but because when you drive, you get it close. You want to get it close as possible, because when you drive it, it's gonna wear it down even that small spot. And so I fixed this one because I knocked a chunk out of it. I think twice, two different places, and that's what I did. I just pulled some foam off another wheel and took and pressed it on there, man, and taped it, and came back when it dried and trimmed it, and it's fine. Like, man, I ain't gonna keep wasting wheels like that. But yeah, you can't just change no one or two wheels, man. You gotta change them all. Gotta change them all. And that's another reason why I start doing that. You know, because you mess up one wheel, unless you got some older ones, that's good. And, you know, but they need to be the same size. And 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be the exact same size. Because every car, they wear different. So like this one, I think my toe in a little bit. I try to leave it in, and I have my wheels going out just slightly. You know, it tracks better like that, I think. Some people have their wheels straight. But anyway, I just wanted to share that again and make sure y'all understood what I was talking about. But yeah, I think I'm going to take this X8S back off of here. Now, I think I'm going to I think I'm also get my other one, get my other speed run. I think I'm going to put it not back, but on here. I think I'm gonna put it on here with my 1515. So that's gonna be a better matchup because I got another ESC that does pretty good on here with that motor anyway, that combination. And actually it runs a little cooler than this X8S actually. So plus I just feel like I'm overpowering this. You know, I can't hardly squeeze the trigger on it. It breaks loose. But I know another reason for that from yesterday, man, kept breaking loose, is we haven't had rain in a while, and them roads stay real dusty. I can make one run, I come back with my compressor and blow on them, man. The car just so dusty. You know, it don't take nothing much between the road, contact between the road and these little foam wheels, especially by the car being so light. You know, it don't take nothing much, you know, you break traction. So, but yeah, I just feel like it's overpowering it in a way. That right there is that 38. As I think I told you guys, that's that 3800 Castle motor. And I got a 35 pinion on it. And of course, I fell in love with those Kimbrough gears. It's a nylon gear. They work fine, work real fine, especially with this car, you know, and the weight of it, how light it is. Yeah, it's fine. I changed it out the other day just because I had it all loose, fixing those links back there, turnbuckles. I had it all loose. I said, well, might as well. I just changed this gear, change it, put a new one on. Not that anything was wrong with the old one, because it wasn't. The old one was fine. I did plenty of runs on it. Old one was still looking just fine. That's the old one right there. Yeah, nothing wrong with it. But I just decided to put a new one on. Kimbrough gears. I'm gonna say it again. They fit. They fit on here. They fit on there. They fit perfectly on there. But only 2 holes line up, you know. I hate to be repetitious, but somebody might have missed it. You take them 2 holes that line up, and you put your 2 screws in there. Once you get that little silver piece off, that is, you put your 2 screws in there to pull it up snug and just drill. You don't want to strip those threads on that little silver piece though. So really what I did was take something sharp and I heated it like this. I heated it and I took and mashed it through there. That's the key, because really, I take that back. You don't want to drill, because I was just thinking about that. When I drilled, I had an old one on there, so I didn't care about messing it up. But take you something hot if you're gonna use the little silver piece that you're gonna put back on. If you don't have an extra one, take you something hot, that little silver piece down there. Take you something hot, heat it up, and run it through there. Then you can take your drill bit with your hand and just ream it on out, so your 3 millimeter screw, a little short screw, can go back in there. But it's real simple, man, because the diameter of this right here, it fits perfectly. The diameter of that right there, it fits snug over that silver piece. Fits perfect. So it's gonna be perfectly lined up. You're not gonna have no watt here or nothing like that. It's gonna be perfect. It's real simple. Yeah. And like I was saying, another thing, man, soldering gun work, but heat. To keep from stripping these out, You know, like I was saying before, you gotta have some good wrenches. Take you some heat. You don't have to worry about messing nothing up, man. Take you some heat, cause the screws on them little red bars right there, they gonna be hell. And don't take but nothing but one wrong turn, especially if you don't have no good hex wrenches. Take you some heat. Heat gonna loosen that glue, man. It's gonna move just like butter. Yeah, take you some heat. If you don't have no good wrenches, even if you have good wrenches, just make sure you press firmly before you start turning, man. Cause once you strip it, that's it. I said it before on another video how to get it out when you do, cause I've stripped one. But yeah, heat is the answer, man. You don't want to melt none of your plastic, but heat is the answer to all of this dealing with your gears back here and taking it off for the first time. Heat gonna do it. But anyway, man, appreciate y'all watching, man. I think I'm gonna get to messing with my other speed run in the meantime, because I think I'm gonna wait for my body to come. Got another body coming, and hopefully it'll be here today, man. Hopefully it'll be here today. I get it on there and get it set up and do a few hits, because I'm thinking today I think that traffic might be better on the highway out there, and I think I'm gonna get back out there and hit it. Yeah. But anyway, man, thank you guys for watching, and y'all have a blessed day, man. Peace.